So hopefully this is my last video vlog or blog, whichever word you want to use there, and or whichever one's proper one to use there. I hope that this is. I don't even hope. I don't know. This is my last one of the night. Once again, love everybody out there. To my English 2 class, not my English 2. I'm got that on my mind because I'm right here typing on my English 2 module 2 DBA, so that's why I said that. Even though my English 2 class is my online virtual class that I'm finishing up today, so that's how that goes. But to my AIM class, second period, once again, don't know if I said it in the first video that I did in you guys, but once again, I got songs coming for y'all. The songs are doing two things. They are spreading awareness to everything that I saw in that class this year, but they're also songs that are encouraging you towards your better tomorrow. And what I mean by they're, again, songs that are exposing. We're not again, you can use exposing or just bringing awareness, whichever words you want to use there. They're pretty much again the same thing. They just, are worded differently. But definitely, one of the songs that I can tell you that definitely are dedicated to that class is a song titled "Know Not What They Do," and the reason why is because that's really a biblical term. Know not what they do. It's like saying when it comes to definitely it applies to the majority of times the youth when it comes to certain things we say and do of which you can't fully fault us at times, but more specifically, since I'm 19 years old, this definitely, is more directed toward the elementary and middle school, and even, I guess, freshman or sophomore in high school. But definitely, elementary and middle school, it's directed towards the fact, like, sometimes with some things you do and say, no matter how many times you're told the right way to do things or being disciplined by the school system, no matter how many times, you still keep doing the same negative thing over and over again. And it's like saying you know not what you do because you know not how, like, even though I think I've already told you, really majority of you, how this is going to affect you in the next year or two, it's like saying, I know if you were truly in your right mind, you wouldn't be doing what you still keep doing that keeps getting you in trouble. So again, yeah, anybody who knows the Bible like that knows that know not what they do is definitely a biblical reference, and that's one of the references to my second period that I definitely used as a song cover. Well, not a song cover, but song title. Like I said, I absolutely love y'all still, and I wish y'all the absolute best. But again, I got definitely multiple songs coming out for that class, but not just that class, but any and everybody which I can name that I want to make a song for. Again, we got an entire 2-month summer plus. So like I said, I hope everybody enjoys their dearly beloved blessing, get their relaxing and peaceful summer. Definitely, if you're in the state of Florida, watch out for this weather, because this weather is very, 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 very shady. And what I mean by that is, like, like, for example, last year during summer 17, you obviously saw the rain that was, pretty much haunting the month of June. So definitely be careful and weary about that, because especially if you don't live in Florida, be cautious that, hey, if you come down here to, beach it out with us, on our beaches like Villano, Armand, Ponte Vedra, Mickler, and etc., St. Augustine, etc., it's like saying if you come this summer to try to beach it out with us, be wary that not every day is going to be a sunny, shiny day in which you can go to the beach to even beach it out, especially if you have your own pool right there at home. You might have to go use that for parts of the summer, if not the entire summer. But if you got your own pool, you probably use that year round. So yeah, that's something to also spread on, like, because again, I know that I will try what I can to be all around the city, doing what I can to help out with churches and charities, volunteer churches and charities, and do what I can to help out with that. Just owning my community service hours to the best of me. And like I say, love and care about everybody, and let's continue to keep building this better tomorrow together. Not only that, but I will be at some of the local b-ball courts, playing ball with the neighborhood kids, playing ball with some of my old high school friends, and etc. We're going to be, also definitely around town, shooting some music videos at some local parks. And again, we're going to see what definitely goes around and, goes around and comes around with it. And especially if you, Um, and definitely if I have the money for this, especially if you are at a local restaurant, you work at a local restaurant, I'm gonna be promoting my stuff literally at almost every restaurant I go to. Especially if I have friends there, I'm gonna be promoting my stuff at every restaurant. Obviously, I'm gonna be promoting my artistry, my business man inquirers, and other stuff like that, or businessman ventures. And like I say, I mean, it's pretty much me doing my own self promotion there. Like I'm literally telling you, my fan base is one of the most organic fan bases that you will ever see, in hip hop and music, period. In the entertainment industry, period. My fan base will be one of the most organic fan bases because even though it's a lot of people's individual names and personalities and faces to recognize and memorize, I can assure you I will honestly die trying to literally memorize all your names, all your individual personalities, and grow a beautiful, prospering relationship with each and every last one of you. That does not mean I'm always going to be texting each and every last one of you every single day, but whenever I do get time for you and with you, hopefully it definitely does, live up to its hype, its buzz, and we, again, continuously keep learning, building, and growing together as a proud and honorable family through the body of Christ. So on and so forth. Like I say, not a Christian rapper, honestly, or at least I wouldn't personify myself as a Christian rapper, even though, again, a lot of my music, it quantifies as being a Christian rapper. But again, like I say, I'm not, going to be offended if anybody called me that, because, I mean, again, honestly, I make the music that personifies me as that. And again, as well, I am a Christian though, Baptist Christian, born and raised. But again, got a lot of Catholic friends, got a few Mormon friends, got a few Jewish friends, and etc. So shout God bless everybody of every denomination, every God first, Jesus reservation religion, and definitely hope that we again all learn, build, and grow, and prosper together as time moves on and as time grows and evolves, and let's just continuously do it. Shout out, God bless to all my college friends. Like I said, a few of y'all I do have signed that I'm going to definitely get y'all on some features eventually, and hopefully we'll shoot some music videos this summer, because like I said, this summer, turning 20 years old, June 11, 1998, so we definitely got to do what we can to, again, not only just own the summer the best way we can, but definitely shoot some of these music videos that involve owning the summer to the absolute best way we can. Because again, I know I can do it, and I have the utmost God first, pride and honesty, and I guess discipline and respect that I know I can definitely own this summer the absolute best way I can. Like I'm gonna bring a whole new meaning to even owning summers. Honestly, again, living a lit life with Jesus Christ. That's my lifestyle every day. Living a lit life with Jesus Christ. Again, that's another thing I want the kids definitely to learn from me. You're living a lit life with Jesus Christ. I really want that to be another thing people are learning from me. And if we need to discuss further what lit life even means, I probably will do that in this video or another video. But this is 7 minutes. I got plenty of time to do it. By the way, I'm pretty much playing with this hand sanitizer bottle right now. So that's pretty much why you keep hearing because look right here. I'm like, dropping it on the desk back and forth, picking it up. You get the point. Not because I'm bored, just because I feel like doing it. But God first. So yeah, lit life pretty much means, again, has nothing to do with drugs and alcohol. To let everyone know that, it's absolutely not a darn straight thing to do with drugs and alcohol. Especially when I just made a song titled "Just Say No to Drugs and Alcohol." I would never promote anybody to do it when I just made a song promoting, against it. But I cannot lie to some of y'all, to some of my friends, or not lie to any of y'all, to some of my friends that I do know who drink and smoke. Like I said before, I've tried what I can at times to talk them out of it and etc. But and I'm just saying, the music that I make, like I said, I can make whatever music I want for whatever demographic I want, and I just know that, if I'm gonna make, whatever music I do make, I'm definitely gonna try what I can to, again, not be a hypocrite, and to just own it to the best of my God first, and willing and able abilities, because I really do want to help heal this culture, not continuously keep destroying it and wondering why we are in the sinkholes of which we are. But again, lit life pretty much has to do with, like, for example, if you go out to parties and stuff like that, you're having fun, but you're putting God first with it and stuff like that. Like, like you paid your dues with Christ in order to be there, having that great lit time, stuff like that. It's partially what it means. Other than that, it means like just like hanging out with your friends a lot and having a good time with them, and and again, and accepting Jesus Christ, through that through the conversations that you have to have the most, again, hilarious and peaceful and energizing conversations, and it really has to do with, you could say, the central point of that is just paying your dues to Christ in order to, have those times, and to, and ways of paying your dues to Christ is just doing things right to leading up to it, and putting God first, glory in everything you do, mercy, respect, and peace. Like, that's, again, what lit life is. Again, going out there, hanging out with your friends responsibly, staying away from negative drugs and alcohol, hopefully, and definitely, owning it like that. That's pretty much what lit life is. It has nothing to do with drugs and alcohol, but it has everything to do with having a God first, clean and pure, good time with friends and family, a lot of laughs, a lot of jokes, a lot of just fun and happiness, and we all learning, building, and growing together. So there might be a tad bit more to it than that, but that's definitely the central basis of it. If I get any more details about what living the lit life for Christ means, yeah, like I say, also, like, living life with purpose, with destiny, with morals, with values and integrity. That's also parts of what living a lit life with Christ is, or living the lit life with Christ is. And that's also what higher morals is living life with morals, values, integrity, discipline, and etc. Again, I got a lot of kids that look up to me, and again, I absolutely love it. I would die for it. I've already said it before, I'd rather die with this purpose that I have now with the youth, to be that youth leader for the next generation, to help them live up to higher morals with Christ. I'd rather live. I'd rather die with that purpose, and that, yeah, I'd rather die with that purpose than to live without it. Because if I was living without it, I can't tell you where I would be in life right now, but I can assure you I probably would not be as nearly positive, outgoing, and encouraging to everybody as I am. So again, to all the youth out there, once again, you got plenty of videos, again, up and down this channel, up and down my Twitter and etc., of, again, who I am, my personality, my morals, and my values. But again, I do want as many people a part of this movement and culture, as it continuously to, grow with my career. I want as many of you a part of it as you possibly God first can be, because, like I said, this is about the better tomorrow of all people all across the board. Again, I got a lot of tribute songs coming out this summer. Shout out to my good friend Ashley. We haven't really talked much in 3 years, but we definitely, definitely talk from time to time, every day, about some things. When I first say we haven't talked much, like personal talks, we've had a few of those. I guess either every day or every few times a week, but there's still a lot more dialogue that has never been discussed between me and her that I deeply regret. As, like I said before, as I have gone through this entire year, and definitely throughout the last few weeks, I'm thinking to myself, naturally, again, another very lovely, beautiful young lady and young person that I really do wish that I had more. Again, I have her Snapchat, but I really wish I had more conversations with over the years, because, again, she was one of those people who, in her freshman year, my junior year, again, she was very nice, very pleasant, very humble to me, and very outgoing with me. And I, again, very much thank her for everything, past, present, and future. And I definitely hope we continuously, keep learning, building, and growing in our great friendship together. Because, like I said, I've talked to her over time, obviously. I've talked to her, if not every day, I've talked to her almost every day. We say hi in the hallway and etc. But I don't, it's just like there's a lot of bread, butter, and cheese that I've left behind, in conversations that we should have had, but we never had. But we've definitely had quite a few, but just not as many as I do believe we could have, because of how much I know we definitely already best friend relate. It's just, more conversation still needs to be had. Hope that makes sense to y'all. So yeah, 13 minutes into this, again, I love and care about each and every last one of y'all. A lot of tribute songs coming soon, so please stay tuned to this YouTube channel, my Twitter, and etc. I have a lot of tribute songs coming soon for everybody, especially second period class. Got some tribute songs coming for y'all. Like I say, I'm not saying y'all gonna like everything that I say about y'all in it, but I can assure you that I'm not lying on you. I never would. And again, I know too many other biblical verses to back that up, why I would never lie on any of you kids. Like I said before, you know what you do. God above all, Jesus above all knows what you've done. And you may not accept it right now because a few of you have blatantly lied to me, lied to yourselves, lied to the teacher, and etc. Lied to each other, So a few of you all are obviously not going to admit to your lies and admit to your hypocrisy or whatever it is. But I can assure you, within these songs that I'm about to release, eventually, I'm not lying on you. And I hope one day you definitely come to grips with what you've actually done. Done it in your freshman year. And again, you come back in your sophomore year ready to again